a home. But I threw all my belongings into a garbage bag and out into the world, and I did wrong. My hopes lay shattered like a mirror on the floor. I see myself and I look really scattered, but I live my broken dream.
Oh man, one of all-time favorites, man. Daniel Johnston, fucking love this guy, man. Absolutely love this guy. But I live my broken dreams. Oh, fucking love that guy. So, Marcus Conte reporting. How you doing? So, talk about some stuff. Hillary Clinton screaming impeachment. She said it. She said the I word, impeach Trump. Some cocaine on a boat. You figure, like, how does the cocaine get in? You always wonder, like, right, how does all this cocaine getting into the country, right? It's fucking submarine, cocaine submarine, right? Assange, talk about Julian Assange, his associate publisher, whatever that guy's name is, the other guy running WikiLeaks right now is talking about him. So look at that, and the good people of Hong Kong still fighting a good fight, man. We'll see what's up with those guys, right? So, where are we going to start? Oh, let's start here. You ever see check this out, man. You tell me if this is real or not. I think it's fake, but a ghost escapes in hospital wheelchair is something out of a horror movie. Let's check it out. So it's in India. India, right? Somewhere in India. All right, check it out. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's fake. I think it's some kind of remote control shit, right? I think there's like a little device in there or something. Someone's playing a joke on them. I mean, you could stick a little machine in there, a little battery operated rotary fucking thing, right? Hidden under the seat, right? You don't get a close look at the wheel, but I don't know. It's fun to watch, man. It's a fucking great prank if you had to pull a prank, especially in an old age home where people, spirits are coming and going all day long, right? You lose like 3 spirits a day in a nursing home. So I don't know, man. I'll chalk that up as a, I don't know. It's again New York Post reporting it, so I don't know. Maybe they investigated. Probably they didn't, but anyway. So how does the cocaine get in? Let's talk about that. How on earth do we get our cocaine? God damn it. Fucking got to figure this shit out, right? U.S. Coast Guard captures submarine carrying $165 million of cocaine. I thought it was coming in through the border. I thought it was coming in through commercial cargo ships. I thought people were coming in with the cocaine stuffed up their ass or swallowing it in balloons and all that shit, right? It turns out $165 million worth of cocaine was seized in a boat. In a U.S. Coast Guard intercepted a 40-foot submarine carrying the $165 million worth of cocaine in the Pacific Ocean early this month. 4 drug smugglers were also arrested in September. One busted by a member of Coast Guard cutter Valiant, who were on routine patrol in the Eastern Pacific when they detected the vessel carrying the powder. After they detected the vessel, the Valiant crew dispatched 2 small boats with boarding teams to capture the submarine. Here's where it's funny, right? The crews discovered the vessel was carrying about 12,000 pounds of cocaine, 1,100 of which were safely recovered. Wait a second. A vessel is carrying 12,000 pounds of cocaine, but only 1,100 were recovered. What happened to the other 9,900 pounds of cocaine. What did it disappear? What did it vanish into the ocean? That is highly suspicious, man. Oh, the Colombian Navy arrived shortly after the initial bust and assist. So is the cocaine pay? Is that like a payoff? You know, we do the bust, we get our 1,100 pounds of coke. It just sounds shady, man. The whole fucking thing sounds shady. Right? And here's the submarine, right? There's a fucking submarine and a nice photo op. It looks like a piece of shit. So it raises a couple of questions. How does cocaine get into this country? Right? How many submarines? How many fucking submarines? Look at this. It looks like an old piece of shit. It looks like a old relic. Navy. 40 feet is not that long either. 40 feet's a small boat. 4 guys crammed in a 40-foot boat underwater. You know, with all that cocaine, staying awake and shit. They're fucking fucking. So I don't know. Very suspicious. Interesting that cocaine is coming into our great country, our great nation through a boat, a submarine, and not in the conventional means. I thought it was all crossing the border. 95% of it's crossing the border. That is fucking, come on, man. Come on. And where's the other 9,900 pounds of cocaine? Shit is highly suspicious, man. So Julian Assange is back in the news. The good second publisher, assistant publisher or whatever, in absence of Julian Assange, has seen him and spoke about him. Let's listen.
Welcome back. Tomorrow, the world's most famous journalist publisher was supposed to be released after a 50-week jail term for jumping bail. UK authorities, though, are refusing to release the revealer of NATO nation war crimes, Julian Assange, even though the UN claims he has been tortured in London. Joining me now via Skype from Iceland is the editor-in-chief of WikiLeaks, Kristen Hrafnsson. Kristen, thanks for coming back on the show. Before we even get to all of that, how is he? You saw him a few days ago, a couple of weeks ago. I understand he's been denied correspondence. Is he still on the hospital wing?
He's still in the hospital wing. I saw him 2 weeks ago. It's the third time I've seen him since he was hauled in there in April 11th. He's somewhat improved, but the conditions there are horrible, and I always lose a little faith in mankind when I walk out of there, that horrible place.
And is it true that he's subject to something called controlled moves?
Yes, that has been the case since he went inside the Belmars. They empty the corridors when he is moved from one place to another, and so everything is attempted to increase his isolation. He's been spending most of the time in his cell in de facto solitary confinement, which is horrible. This is somewhat changed in the last few days or couple of weeks, but it's still a very severe situation.
So from tomorrow, you'll be able to say as an organization that your founder is imprisoned not for alleged allegations in Sweden or for jumping bail appointments. You believe he is being jailed by UK authorities solely because he revealed war crimes.
Yes, and I would have said that about the entire time that he is in Belmarsh, because it's all linked together. He sought refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy because of threats of extradition to the United States. So that has now been proved to be a concern that he was justified. But formally, he has now served this sentence for jumping bail, the most severe sentence for that crime in the UK, probably in latter days. And now he is formally on remand, waiting the extradition hearing in late February.
Oh, man, right? So late February. So Julian Assange has done his time officially. He should have been released. I think I talked about this earlier. But he should have been released on bail. He's not bail, on parole. So, and he's not. So they're holding him. The British are holding Julian Assange when he was rightfully awarded parole, and they're holding him for extradition to the United States, right, in maximum security, in solitary confinement. Where is the fucking UN, right? Why UN? They're down the block, right here, talking about fucking climate change and letting the 16-year-old girl run her mouth about climate change, but where's the UN when it comes to one of the greatest journalistic endeavors in modern history, one of the greatest, the pioneers of exposure journalism? Where are they? It's fucking crazy, man. This story bothers me. I mean, I'm going to keep following it. Julian Assange, in my book, I don't care what you say or what you think or what kind of gaslighting people are trying to pull. Julian Assange is a fucking hero. Julian Assange has revealed so many criminal facts, indisputable, 100% verified facts about the criminality of nations, around the world. Criminality, criminal behavior, blowing people up against, fucking crazy, man. So kudos to the good editor at WikiLeaks. Thank you for the update. So what's going on in Hong Kong? Hong Kong people still fighting their ass off, right? They managed to stop the extradition bill, and now they're still going. Now they're burning flags. What else does it say here? Yeah, they're burning flags. They're still raving along, right? At least they stopped the extradition bill for now. China says, oh, no, we'll be hands off for 50 years. Well, they said that the last time. They said that that they would be hands off for 50 years, and now they've started to twist balls. So they're back doing it again, and the Hong Kong people are still in effect. They're not capitulating just because they got that one offer. They want the Prime Minister, Miss Lam, the leader of Hong Kong, to go. They're looting the shit out of the place. You see that they're breaking shit up, shooting paintballs, right? Doing what they have to do, right? Doing what they have to do to not be oppressed in their own goddamn country. And fucking police with bats and helmets and tear gas, still a presence. It looks like cracking heads, crazy, shooting out eyeballs. So again, we salute you. I'll always be on the side of the oppressed. That's just the way it is, right? That's who I am. That's who I will always be. Right? When people are oppressed like this, when people are losing rights, losing rights that they had because of the oligarchs want more power and more money, I'll always be on their side, right? So sometimes it comes to blows, and the people have to take it into their own hands and do what they have to do. And for that, we salute you. We'll always be on your side, So let's talk about the main story. Hillary Clinton, hey, she sticks her ugly fucking head out one more time. Hillary Clinton, I'll play the video of her saying it in her own words. But let's read a little before. Hillary Clinton backs Trump impeachment. We are in a crisis, says Hillary Clinton. Oh, my God. Hillary Clinton joined her fellow Democrats in calling for impeachment proceedings against President Trump on Tuesday. Clinton made the statement while speaking to People magazine, saying the country is in a crisis. Really? I did not come to that decision easily or quickly, but this is an emergency as I see it, she told the magazine. I'll just read it and we'll watch because it's all in there. This latest behavior around Ukraine, trying to enlist the president of Ukraine in a plot to undermine former Vice President Joe Biden or lose the military aid he needs to defend against Trump's friend, Vladimir Putin. If that's not an impeachable offense, I don't know what is. So here we go, leading into the year before the election. Let's get another shitstorm from Hillary Clinton. The manufacturer, the author of Russiagate, Hillary Clinton, is now spinning another wild narrative that Trump colluded with the Ukrainian government to overthrow Joe Biden, shit sandwich, nobody, can't put 12 people in front of him, Joe Biden running for president, did all of this to derail Joe Biden. Oh, what a devastating move against Joe Biden. Holy shit. Everybody thought Joe Biden was going to be the next president. Oh, stupid. How stupid, you fucking stupid cunt, Hillary Clinton. Go away. Go away, you and Bill. Fuck you. Nobody likes you. Go away. Should have been in jail. Clinton's comments, lock her up. What happened to that? Lock her up. Yeah, Trump, lock her up. All right, what happened? Never. He's not going to lock her up. He had his chance and he blew it. Clinton's comments came the same day House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said she would back an official impeachment inquiry into President Trump. Pelosi reached her decision after reports surfaced that the Trump administration blocked the release of whistleblower report related to his relationship with Ukraine. Look, you're not going to prove, no way, no how, the President of the United States, the duly elected President of the United States, was somehow pulling shenanigans to overthrow his alleged rival, his alleged guy that he was going to run against, right? There's just no way you're going to prove that. So why even waste your time? Absolutely no way that you're going to prove that a sitting president did that and he didn't have a different motive in mind. That's the power of the presidency. Get over it. Get over it, right? So you make what you will with it. Let's watch the video. Let's watch Hillary Clinton in her own words. Oh, watch her spin this shit out of control. Watch this shit. Watch.
Right now poses a clear and present danger.
Oh, really?
There in the Oval Office right now poses a clear and present danger to the future of the United States. I am in favor of moving toward impeachment. I did not come to that position easily or quickly, but this is an emergency, as I see it, because he is undermining the more perfect union that is the goal of our collective efforts. You know, we've made a lot of progress. We have a lot more progress that we should be making to make sure people are treated fairly and given opportunity. But this latest behavior around Ukraine, trying to enlist...
Look what she's wearing. Look what she's wearing. She's wearing a red potato sack. How disgusting. Isn't she disgusting? I mean, it really is cringy when you watch her. Her face, her inability to make eye contact. She really does. She's the epitome of a CIA spook. Very creepy. How can anybody rally behind this woman? What does she have? So much dirt on people? Is she really a killer? Is that what it is, that they have this power to kill people at random or at will, her and Bill? Is that really what keeps people away from looking at her like a disgusting human being that she is?
The president of Ukraine in a plot to undermine former Vice President Biden, or else lose the military aid the man needs to defend himself against Trump's friend Putin and...
Trump's friend Putin look at the lying. Look at the body language. Look at the body language. Again, I was a psychic. I sat across from people, thousands of people, studying body language, watching action, reaction to questions, eye contact. She's a fucking liar. She is a liar. Give her a lie detector test and let's see if she'll say it.
Further Russian aggression. If that's not an impeachable offense, I don't know what is. And I actually know a lot about it because I was one of the people who wrote the original memo back in 1974 about what was an impeachable offense.
She knows what impeachable offense is because her husband was impeached. Bill Clinton was impeached in 1999 for letting a young intern suck his dick in the White House, in the Oval Office.
I think that we
stuck a cigar in a pussy.
Will be having a serious undertaking in the House now, and I don't see any alternative to that. He has intimidated his entire political party. I know that it takes guts if you're in a political party that is run by or dominated by someone who is as reckless, who is a corrupt human tornado who cares only about himself. I understand that's hard because he has whipped up a certain...
It's almost like she's talking about herself. That's the skill That's the skill of the shill. That's what she does. She takes all the accusations against her, all the factual evidence against her, collusion with Russia, a corrupt individual, all of those things she deflects and puts on her opponent. Now, this is no defense of Donald Trump. This is just a psychological profile of the one Hillary Clinton. Disgusting.
Segment of the electorate to go along with him, no matter where he takes them. But they've got to put country before party, and there is no substitute for a careful, thoughtful response.
This is the kind of shit. When I watch this, I want to, like, it viscerally upsets me. I want to I want to break something. I want to take the screen. But I can't do that right now because I'm doing this. But I want to take the screen. I want to throw it out the fucking window and break something. Like, that's what Hillary Clinton, that's the kind of shit she provokes in me, at least. I don't know about you, but when I see her, man, I see that cunt face. I just want to punch it. Hillary Clinton, how dare you? How fucking dare you come out of nowhere? Come stick your ugly head out and start screaming impeachment and start pointing the finger about corruption, you corrupt cunt. The worst of the worst. The absolute worst of the worst. Steals elections. God damn it. I hate that fucking lady. So I'll send off. The
wildest summer that I ever knew. I had a flat tire down memory lane, but I came back after 5 months and a half, and now I'm just trying to explain. And now I'm here, and here I stand with a sweet angel holding my hand.